have a shadow. I think it's the phone. Yep. Hello, how are you? Ouch. Trying to get rid of this shadow. Hi, Tanya. How are you? I have a shadow right here and I can't get rid of it. And I think it's being caused by the camera. So that's just the way it is going to be, I guess. So we're working on the journal page still. Trying to get, this is where we stopped yesterday. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about the shadow. So, I mean, it's, to me, I don't see the shadow till I look at the camera. So, but while we're waiting on some other people's, I got to go grab something off the printer real fast and I'll be right back. I didn't want to leave while no one was here. So it's still just us. Well, I'll give it a minute. How'd your thing go yesterday with your cards and everything? So before I do this, I am going to just leave it all kind of here. Go back to the beginning, and we're going to stamp this with the "This Book Belongs To" stamp. I try to do it in camera shot, but okay, let's see. And I can only hope this is on here straight. And it was on there straight, but it didn't print worth a dadgum. So that tag is no count. Try again. How does this one work? Okay. It printed out fine yesterday because I printed it several times. That didn't work. We re-ink it real good. Try it again. Okay, I'm about to give up. Because now that's 2 tags. Now I've went through 2 tags. I'll try it one more time. Where are my tags at? They're all over here. But I don't think I have any more that tall. Yeah, I do. I have one more that's tall enough to fit in this pocket with a little trimming. I see someone else came in. I need to trim off probably about that much. I can do something else with those tags. I just can't use the tops of them. Okay, that'll work. I'm going to go over on my countertop where I can stand up and push really hard on this thing, because I can't do that on this table. And let's see if I can get a good image in it. Yay, that worked. So now we got that. And a little ink in the middle. Let's see if we can get rid of that or smudge it or something. That worked. So now I have another set of those bunnies. Just have to find them. Or we could put him on there. We'll just put him on here. I'll snip his tail off after I glue him down. Hello. I see that we have some other people that joined. Thank you for coming. We're working on the pages in the book, and I'm trying to get this tag put in. My stamp didn't work the first 2 times I tried, so third time always does, usually works anyway. I'm going to put my little squirrel on here. I'm going to snip off his little tail. I like that little squirrel. And that can go in our pocket. My ink pads are about done for, I think. So, hi Joe, thank you for coming. Oops, hit the camera. Okay, so put our squirrel back with his This Book Belongs To is now on there. Okay, my pocket seems weird again. I did this yesterday. It's just tight at the bottom. It goes all the way down. Maybe that is all the way down. Yep, maybe. That's good. I'll worry about what we're going to put on the top of that later. I always do those embellishments last. Now we can go back to where we stopped yesterday. I did a little work ahead. I went on and glued the cheesecloths down. I put the little yummy eyelash trim at the bottom. And I think we're just going to glue this in here. But I'm going to take all the tags out to do so. And I don't want any bumps and ridges in the glue, so I'm going to smooth it out a little bit. Make sure I got it to the edges. Okay. And now we can put its little stuffs back. So the little deer goes in, this little bird tag, and this little squirrel tag. Over here, I've paper clipped this card with this little paper clip embellishment. Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming. And we're going to put this little quote down here. And I found the other double-sided tape that I like better. So we're going to go with that. And I'm just pulling it all off. There we go. And my tape picked up something. Try to get that off of there. Oh, I can't get it off. Well, we're just going to have that little brown edge. It's a fiber or something because it... Now it's down there. Yeah, it's a fiber of some kind from something. Oh, my word. Is there another one of these quotes? If there is, I'm going to use it instead. No. And I wanted this one. We're going to use it. Fibers and all. Just going to put it right here. And press it down. Okay. And that's going to go there. And so this page is done. Once I make sure everything's glued. And now, flip it over. And I like the little squirrel sitting in the tree. That's kind of cute. I'm going to put something over here. But I don't know what yet. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Hi, Maria. How are you? Thank you for coming. Oh, Ashley, happy birthday. Hi, Paul. Thank you for coming. How are you? So we're just making the pages now in the winter journal. And this is an Arty Maze kit. Her links will be below at the end of the video. The link to her Etsy shop. So I need a pocket or something. Or maybe this is the place to... I don't want to use up everything in the front. We're not even halfway through the book. And so I'm trying to space stuff out here. But we have, how many of these? But he needs to go that way on that side of the page. This one can go either way. That's another, no, that's a different one. And it can go either way. I like this one with all the blue on it. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to put it up here. And we're going to paper clip it with a paper clip that can go sideways. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the flag on the other side. And I'll figure out which way I want that to go in a minute. Paper clip that in. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't like that. Okay, I need a paper clip that I can put on from the top like the last one. So let's find one of those that will work. I don't have one with an owl on it. I think I could probably make one. Yep. Okay, so here is paper clips that I have fixed already. It's tickets on both sides of the paper clip legs, so that the paper clip is completely encased. And then all I need to do is glue these on here. And I'll leave the little loop at the top so I can put a dangle on it or something. So we'll just do this. I will get on camera. And glue my little owl down. Pull him down because I want that to be up. Oops. There we go. And I'll put glue on this side. And we'll glue this little owl down. These are printed on cardstock, so they're sturdy. Just press them down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a paper clip on here so that I know we need to put a paper clip on it. And there our paper clip is. The main thing is to make sure we don't glue these sides together because then it won't open. Okay, so there that is. It'll go on there. And it's going to go this way. It's still going to cover up a whole lot of our owls. Well, we could scoot them down or something. Okay, so there's that. This page, I think we're going to stick a pocket over here. Kind of like don't have it like that, but I need something that's in that color range. What else do we have? That's the only one that's really not blue, other than the squirrel. Well, we'll just Hang on. We may go with this owl. Yep. What we're gonna do, we're gonna swap them out so that our owls don't match. And put this pocket over here. And I think I want to put a little bit of this at the bottom edge of our pocket. So let's get that out of the way. And I'm going to glue the lace on real fast. That's the straight side. Pull it over. And then I can trim that off in a little. Well, before I glue it down, I'll trim. Whoops. Oh, it's stuck to me. And this is going to need to dry for just a minute. Let me get it pressed in there. Okay. If you hear snoring, that is Miss Muffet, my little doggie. She snores. I'm just going to put this right here on this page. I'm just going to tap across the bottom because of the lace. There we go. And I'm going to check on chat. I see that we have more people that came in. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Thank you for coming. Okay. I see River City, and I'm thinking that that's, oh, Lord, that's Deborah. If I am not mistaken, that is Deborah. So, hi, Deborah. Thank you, Maria. This paper is, I found on the internet. This page came from the kit. This is just a background from the internet. Oh, I'm sorry, Patricia, that you're having trouble with YouTube. Oh, good, I got it. Deborah, I got it right. That's such a good thing. Okay, so now we got to put something in our little pocket. And how are you doing today, Deborah? I don't want all these owls. Let's decorate a tag. Let me see if I got a fatter one. You know what? Will this fit in our pocket? It will, but I messed up the top of it. Now it won't be tall enough. However, one moment. I can reface it. Or I'll reface it with paper. We'll veneer it. I have papers just for that. I gotta find one of them. Here's the background paper that came in the kit. And we'll just glue it on here and cut it out. I think it's a plan. Will it fit this one? No. Okay. So I'm not going to put a ton of glue, but I am going to put some glue. Spread it out. And we're going to make a veneer. And then we're going to decorate it and make it all pretty. So I just turned the mess up into a good thing. Well, sort of. I saved the mess up. We'll put it that way. Now I'm going to just cut this out. And we'll let it dry, because it's going to need to dry before I do any embellishment stuff to it. And it's got wrinkles. Wrinkles add character. So let me see, I need to snip this better. So this needs to dry. I'm just going to put it up here to dry. We'll come back to that page. I got glue, so I'm going to dry that up, wipe it up, so I don't stick stuff to my file folder mats. Okay, so we got a pocket on here. That's still wet too. I don't think my heat gun is it plugged in? Yes, it is. Okay, pardon the heat gun noise. We'll dry this too. Okay, so our tag is dry enough to work with. What we're going to do, and move this back ways, is I've got this little word stamp. And we're just going to lightly, here and there, add some background to this. There we go. And I think really that's pretty much all that needed, other than, I don't think my corners are lined up. Oops. And the way I do this is I gently fold. Yeah, they're right. Normally that's how I would snip them and then unfold it. So they are lined up. They are good. We can put it in its little pocket. We may want to put something on it though. What can we put on there? I have a whole bunch of little cutout stuff from the kit, so we can embellish stuff. So I'm just looking for something in my little bucket. Here's one of the birds that matches this bird. We could stick him up there. I kind of like that. Or what else do I have over here already cut out? I keep using up all my little rabbits. We have this little deer dude. He's kind of cute. And we also have, that's too big. The other bird that's above, that's hidden by the owls. So we have that little bird. He could go on there. I have a squirrel. Just trying out different things. And then I have these circles. We have a deer, the house, scene, and then we have a squirrel and an owl. And I could cut out, oh, I like this bunny, and put on there. I think I like the bunny. What do y'all think? I am doing good, thank you. It's a lot of choices, I know. We have the squirrel. I like that bunny, though. I'm leaning toward the bunny. Just cut him out of his little card. I think I'm going to do the bunny. Just have to get him all cut out pretty. We're probably not going to finish this week. I realize that. We're not even halfway through. I'm hoping to get there today. Well, we could finish it if we're halfway through in it. Well, I don't know. I might need to save that piece. Oh, the bunny doesn't go over the owl. The bunny is going to go, I think, right here. But now that we have the bunny, we can do more stuff. Got a piece of cheesecloth. A piece of eyelash trim. I think it's about that much to do what we were doing yesterday. And let's take our tag out. Move our book just back a little bit. So, I love this cheesecloth. And we don't need quite that much. Save that piece out. And we're going to cut off this little bit here. Then we're going to just put that down. Yep, some of it peeks out. Then, but I learned yesterday we got to do something to make our cheesecloth stick because it wants to move around a lot. And then I'm going to try to make a circle out of this. So that we have our little hairs hanging out. Now we'll put our bunny on it. Kind of like how it looks. To me, that white eyelash trim looks like icicles, kind of. I like it. It's very cool. And we'll stick our bunny on here. There we go. And I'm going to trim off some of these longer sticky out pieces. Oops, my scissors have got sticky on. We're going to give it a haircut. And press the bunny down again. Okay, while we're waiting on that, I'm going to wipe the sticky stuff off my scissors. So now that's going to dry. Well, maybe. If I keep pressing on it, eventually it'll take a hold. I do like it with the eyelash trim sticking out. Looks like we lost somebody. So, there we go. Let that sit for a minute, and let's take a peek at what's coming up so we can kind of figure what we're going to do. Because he needs to dry. Ooh, all wintry. That's pretty. So, journaling on this side, and this side we can do something. Let's see. I think one of these deer pockets on this page would be really pretty. And we can put something, a postcard or something in there, and I think that's what we'll do. We're going to go back to this so our rabbit can dry. And I'm just going to fold these edges for this pocket. And let's see. I'm just flipping through all the cutouts for the kit. This I need to put on card and let dry. That's on paper. We can do that. It's 2 cards. That'll go. I think we're going to put the rabbit with the deer. So we're going to do that on the next page. I'm just going to put that over there. This I need to glue to some cardstock. And I have a piece that will work. So I'm just going to cut around it, and then we're going to glue it down to the cardstock so it stiffens it, because it's just paper. And it may have been on a page that had other stuff that I would rather have on paper than card, because I can always back it. And it's going to go just down there. And I'm trying to make sure I stay in camera. And now we'll be able to use this little thing. And it picked up something. And there we go. Okay, so I'm looking at this and it's got like these little waves down here. And I'm thinking we should put lace on it. Right there. I'm not on camera, am I? Okay. Y'all need to yell at me or something. And I'll come in and trim this edge off. There we go. I like that. That's very pretty, I think. What would be prettier would be maybe a little glitter, but I don't think we're just going to get a little glitter on there. But I still think I'm going to try. I think I'm going to try. Just a touch. We're just going to sprinkle it. I'm not going to put it on heavy. There we go. I like that. That's just barely enough glitter to make it glitter. I like it. Makes it kind of look like snow. And that little bit, I'm just going to shake in the garbage. I'm not going to even worry about trying to get it back in the glitter container. So there's that. We'll set that aside to dry so we can use it later. Our rabbit's coming. I think we're set. Well, he's lifting. Put glue back under that edge. We're going to need to set him aside as well and put him in later. But our pocket is good. Okay. So on this page, we were going to put the deer down here. And this postcard in the envelope after it's dry. Okay. Wipe my fingers off. Okay. Then we have the postcard that's going to go in there. Not going to put it in all the way. Excuse me. This we're going to have for journaling, but we could put an embellishment over here. Oh, little shaggy part. Or we could put, that's big. He kind of goes like that, but he could, well. we could take and put down here in the corner so it doesn't affect anything, our little deer head. And there's still plenty of journaling space, but we have the little deer head. I like this little deer head. I just like to make sure there's plenty of space to journal and not take it up on those pages. But a little decoration doesn't hurt. There he goes. So we have these over here and we have that one looking at us out the pages. And let me check on chat and see what's going on. Hi, Jenny. Thank you for coming. How are you today? Oh, thank you, Deborah. I love him. He is very cute. He was a download off the internet. This came from the kit. The background, before we glued stuff on it, this is my yard last year when it snowed. We're in Alabama. We hardly get snow, so we take pictures when it happens. But this was my yard last year when it snowed. And I thought that I recolored the pictures so they matched the kit, and I thought they went really well with the theme. So they have made it in here. And then this is from the kit. That's a background from Pinterest. I am so glad to hear that, Jeannie, and I keep tapping the camera. So we're going to put him in his little pocket, but not all the way. Let it dry. Our little deer is there. I love the fox. This is a page from the kit. This is background from the kit. I thought we had... I'm looking to see if there's a fox something. There is. There is the card. She made a card from that same image. I kind of don't want to put that there though, but we could go back and paperclip in something. Let's see. What do we have? This is a really good journaling spot. We could paperclip a postcard in, just not him. We could put this rabbit up here in the corner. Paperclip it with what? I have some cute rabbits. Where are they? We could put these little cute ones. They're going to be hanging. Wait, where are they going to be? Hanging out in the trees on the next page. So maybe we shouldn't use the rabbits. But I don't. Oh, wait. I have birds. I have these cardinals we could use to paperclip in. They kind of don't go with that page. We'll go with our rabbits. They may just have to hang out on top of stuff. And I totally missed the page. There we go. And that's an altered paper clip that's altered on both sides. They kind of look cute up there. I don't want to cover up any of that, so this is a perfect spot for a pocket. I think we need a squirrel. Or we could turn a journaling card into a pocket. Since I find one going that. Oh, wait a minute. I have this that I made, but we need to trim some of it off and redo the flap, which is not a problem. Cut that flap off. Okay. Where do we want to trim to? That's probably good and make a new flap. So all I did was just cut. And then I'm going to miter my corner. And this will go down here. But I think we need some little stuffs on it. Like some more of this little furry, fridgy stuff that's been a minute. And we need to figure out what we're going to put in our pocket. No, not that. How about if we put this rabbit in here? He can just peek out. I like that. And there's still place to journal once you take the card out, and you can journal on the back of the card. I just don't want to do anything with that page. This page was a download from the internet, and this background also, and they were both Pinterest. So we're going to glue our pocket. And then I think we're going to put some eyelash trim. What we could also do is just decorate the front of the pocket and leave it empty, because there's stuff paper clipped all through the book that whoever gets the book could put in the pocket if they so choose. So I may do that. Just decorate the front of the pocket. That is on there kind of crooked. I think the pocket's even kind of wonky. Okay. So we could get one of the little circles and put one of the circles on here. The owl doesn't really show up good. There's another owl. I have the little squirrel. We're going to put those on tags. He's too big. There's this house. It's kind of too big. It is a little too big. A bigger version of our squirrel. And I may rescue these rabbits. I messed up the tag trying to stamp the bookmark thing on it, or this book belongs to. But the rabbits are cute, and we can cut them out and still use them. And they'll fit on there, I do believe. So we're going to cut them out and find out. And I am off camera. I'm fussy cutting the rabbits. Out. again. Okay, and I kept their little glittery snow that I had them on yesterday. Oh, they're too big. His little ears stick up too far. Well, I don't want to whack his ears off. We'll save him for later. Thank you, Tanya. Oh, thank you, Deborah. There's a few more pages of that in here. I think we're going to go with one of these circles. I'm going to save my owls. Or the rabbits. I like this. Squirrel. On here. Although I think we've probably done use that. I could cut out more stuff. I have paper. Probably don't need to cut out more stuff. But there's a little deer. Let me find him. Here he is. I will cut one of him off. Oh, he's facing the wrong. Do I have them all facing? Yeah, sometimes I reverse the images and make them face the other way. That would have been helpful. I didn't reverse him. It's kind of facing the wrong way. He's facing the right way. I do like him, though. And he's not the right size for that one. So, now it's... Okay, let me move all this out of the way. Put this stuff back in its little bin. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that is the same deer. I cut him out. I thought I had another one. I have the same one. We'll use him somewhere else. Before we glue him down, because I wanted to put some stuff. I think I want to put a piece of this bigger lace here. It's kind of subtle. You really can't see it, but I like it because it's subtle. Just going to cut it in half right there. Okay, I could have cut straighter. There we go. So I want to put this, and then I think I want to put this on top of it, hanging down. So we'll get the lace on here first. And then let me move the blob of glue. I'm going to put a bead of glue to push the eyelash trim into. Right there. And then the trick here is getting all the little hairs to go the same way. Or the little lashes. All of them need to be going off the page. And I'm going to pull that over just a little bit. There we go. And we can pull them down and then press it into the glue real good so they stay that way. There we go. I think that is very cute. Now we can tuck He can stick up a little. I don't think it will hurt anything. Or we could put him over the lace. Let's see. I can probably, if I do it while it's wet. Yep. Just tuck him in right there. We'll do that real fast. And then we'll push it all back together. Now he's not going to push so easy because now the paper's wet. Still going to stick up a little bit, but that's okay. I like the lace on there. I think that looks just fine. Now we have to wait on that page to dry. Unfortunately, that page we have to wait on because it's too much stuff. And then, like I said, we could leave the pocket empty because of the paper clip stuff in. Whoever gets the journal would be able to remove the paper clip and poke it in the pocket. That kind of thing. And I'm going to check on chat. Bye, Jenny. Thank you for coming. Hi, Joy. How are you? Oh, wow, Tanya, you are so busy. And once this journal is finished, it's going to get listed in my Etsy shop. There will be links because I already have other journals in the Etsy shop. There will be some links down below for my Etsy. Arty Mazes will be in there as well because this is her kit for the most part. Like, that's a kit image. This little rabbit over here was kit. Those are downloaded off the internet. It's kind of like a half and half kind of deal. But it's the kit is gorgeous. And when I trimmed my pages, I got some little snippets. Okay, so we were waiting on our owl to dry, and I think this paper clip did. It was going to go on this page. Take that one off. And we'll put this one on here. You may want to slide our card down a little. Okay, slide the card down first. As long as the owls grab it, we're good. I missed the back side of the card. There we go. Oh, I don't want to cover his little face up. There. I got eyelash trim on my thumb. Okay. We're not covering up his little face. Are we waiting on anything else? I want to, on the top of this tag, put one of these tabs. And these came in the kit. I'm just trying to figure out which tab I want to put on there. Oh, this one with the trees. Or do I want it to go that way? I think. Decisions. I think we'll use this one. And I'm just going to fold it in half. Well, and then I'm going to trim it because it doesn't. Which it doesn't really matter if it lines up or not because you're not going to see both sides at once. I will glue it and then trim it if we need to. I think I'm going to glue it right about there. And then I can trim off these little pieces that hang off. Which does make the tag a little taller. But now I have a place if I want to glue eyelash trim or lace, I can do that. I like these tabs. And dry paper towel. So, put that back in your pocket. It's ready now to be embellished. I got to poke holes in those. Okay. This is, okay, I'm back. We're back again. And we're back, all the way back. Okay, it did that to me yesterday going live. Okay, what was going in this, our rabbit? He is dry enough. I don't have to worry about him sticking to other things now. And we're going to leave him peeking out of the pocket like that. I like that. And then over here we have our rabbit, which I am going to put the other way. I don't want to bury his head in the pocket. There he is. We have our little deer peeking at us. Fox page. Which I really love as it sits, but I'll think about that. I don't want to really do anything with him. Then we have this over here paper clipped in. And then this page, we just did this, which is still drying. It's because it's still wet. That needs to stick right there. And that's where we are currently. And our next page, we're almost to the middle, I think, is another one of my yard. And I want to put little critters on that page. So let's find some little critters, even if I have to cut out the little critters. Oh, those would be cute. These are a good size. It also has small ones. Where are the small ones? Thank you, Deborah. It is a really nice kit. Arty Maze does a great job. She really does. I have small animals somewhere. Just like these ones I'm trying to cut out. I had them earlier today when I was getting everything set up. Let me continue looking. Problem is they're only on a partial sheet of paper. So that's why I can't find them, I bet. Yep, they're over here. So if we wanted to go small, what I was thinking was I can fussy cut out these, which we can fussy cut them anyway. Fussy cut out those rabbits and the little red squirrel to go on the next page. But if we wanted to go small, in case we think those might be too big, we have that squirrel. We still have another set of the small rabbits. And this really pretty gray squirrel. And this also could be a good page to use the small deer. if we decided to go with small animals. So I'm going to sit here and cut all this out so we can try them out while our page dries. We can try them out, audition them, see if they get the part or not. I love this little deer. And I don't know, let's look at the page real fast. No, I would want to cut out the snow on him. That's what I was checking. So we will cut around his little feetsies and stuff. Because his snow doesn't match the picture snow. So there he is, ready to go. Yeah, Tanya, you don't have squirrels, do you? We have here in our yard the gray squirrels, wherever the little gray one, this kind is what we have. These ones. This is a picture my father-in-law took of a squirrel in his yard in Maryland. And I thought it was just so cute and darling. And that it needs to live in our kit. So there he is. Now I'll get these little bunnies. And I realize my journal is getting fluffy, but I also have decided that that's what I do. I make fluffy, puffy journals. Because I have yet to make one that wasn't. There's the baby bunnies. And I resized these images. Now, these squirrels and the rabbits and that deer I found on Pinterest. And I just thought they would look cute in the kit. Since she already had squirrels and stuff in here. Oops, I dropped our little squirrel. There's that little squirrel. So if we go with the little animals, we can just put them all in there. I'm going to cut out the bigger bunnies. And then I'll check back on chat in just a moment. Joy, how is your altered book coming if you're still here? Because I know you were working on your altered book. How's that coming along? So there's the bunnies, and now we're going to get to the squirrel. And I'm going to trim our eyelash trim once it dries. And I have a bigger gray squirrel cut out somewhere in my little bucket over here. If not, I have one on the paper we can cut. There's our bigger squirrel. And let me cut out a bigger gray squirrel. I love that he was sitting with his little hands in front of him when Walter took the picture. I love that. Here's our dark gray Deborah. Yeah, I bet shells are everywhere. Okay, so we're going to need to still let this dry. Oops, I keep bumping the camera. And that's because I'm on my phone and chat is on the screen. So to scroll it, of course, I have to touch it. So I apologize, guys, for constantly moving the chat around or the screen. And there's still that shadow right there. I don't know. I think it's from the phone. So we also had the little deer drinking out of the water. But I really don't want to put him on the next page since he's right here. And then we're going to be to the middle. And I think once we get to the middle, that's where we're going to stop for today. But let me see if I can trim this. Drop everybody off. Just want to trim the really long parts. It needs a little haircut. But the middle, I think I am just going to do some glitter on. Yeah, see, that still dangles pretty. Hangs down pretty. It's just not real long. I'm going to where's the heat gun? I'm going to grab the heat gun and see if we can hopefully do this and not melt lace or anything. Or the eyelash trim. I do have a piece of wax paper we can stick over here. Under there. There we go. Oh, we're not going to be to the middle just yet. Almost 2 more pages after we have this page, this, and then the middle. And all I wanted to do here was add some glittery things. Or something in the corners. Because I love this page. Okay. This is more of my yard. Last year in the snow. I'm going to press on that to get that eyelash trim set. Good. Make sure it's not sticking to my wax paper. And it moved up. I need to move it back down. Okay. It's just going to take that a minute to dry because that was a bead of glue. I'll quit fussing with it. That'll be better. Okay. So, and here's the whole thing. I think the big animals are too big. So let's go with the mini ones. We can stick our little squirrel under the tree. Where'd our little rabbits go? We may go with the gray squirrel over here. We can put all these on here. Maybe not the little deer, but we can save him for when we get to the other side. We may want to save one of these. I know I don't have any more little rabbits, do I? Not that tiny. No. So, I got more squirrels. Do we want to save the rabbits? Because the deer we can put, when we get to this side later, we could put the deer down here. And we could put another squirrel, one of the little gray squirrels over here sitting on something. And that would be fine for that page. I think this is what we're going to go with. What do you guys think? Thank you, Tanya. So what do you guys think about this little setup down here at the bottom of our page? Just little embellishments. And we'll paper clip something over here. Or we could put one of the bigger ones in the corner. I kind of like that. A bigger version of him in the corner. We could use that as a tuck. Let me put him on some card. I have extra card stock somewhere that I can put him onto. Here we go. Let me glue him down to card so he would make a tuck, because right now he's not going to make a tuck spot. He's too stiff. Or he's paper. He's not workable as a tuck spot. He ain't stiff enough. And yeah, we won't go there. Okay, we're going to put him on here. Now I get to fussy cut him out again. And let me wipe my fingers off and dry them. I think he will make a good tuck spot. What do you guys think? Let me look at chat and see what y'all are thinking. Thank you all. So, I will cut him out in a second. Let's go in and glue our little guys down. The little bitty ones. Set him up under the tree. Then back here a little bit. And then our little tiny squirrel. Just sitting there looking at the other squirrel. There we go. And I think I'm making this eyelash tree move around. Yes, I am. Where is the weld bond when you need it? I wonder if tacky glue would be better. That's not even stuck. Now, I know with tacky glue, if we let it sit here for a minute, it will become ready to adhere and stick. So I'm going to let that just sit there for a second to become its thing. And while we're waiting on that, I'm going to cut our squirrel out of our cardstock. So, kind of like the everyday thing. It's not something I don't think I want to do all the time. But for right now, and purposes of getting all my projects done, it's working out really good. And there he is, all cut out, ready to go on the next page. Except for his little ponytail. I don't like that. We'll snip it off. Okay. And the tacky glue should be ready to be adhered to. We turn our stuff back around how it goes. Get all our little furs going the right way. Now, if I could leave this alone, it would dry. Well, open it back up carefully. Lay it over there. We've already got these glued, so I don't have to press on this paper anymore. We're putting our squirrel over here as a tuck. So I'm going to glue, I think, here. Thusly. So he can be a tuck spot. And I can press on him pretty good. And then we may skip this because all we're going to do here, because that I just don't want to push on this page anymore because of the stuff. But we need to find something to tuck behind him. Not the fox. The fox eat all the little animals. The owl, too. They're predators. Stick a little bunny card in there. I kind of like it. Do we have a little squirrel card? Well, that might be redundant. Putting a little squirrel card in there with the squirrels. Yeah. We will leave it like that. I like the bunny. This page, I don't know what to do with this page. This I want to keep for journaling. And over here, you know what we could do? Where did it go? I really like this. Or, wait. We could put this on here with some cheesecloth and lace and stuff and leave it completely, put a little animal down here or one of the circle things, or up there. We could paper clip a card. We still have these. We could paper clip an envelope. Now that would be nice. The envelope would be pretty, but that leaves me 2 envelopes for the last half of the book, which means we've used how many? I'm trying to be evenly dispersed, but we could still do it. And we could do it this way. Oh, no. It would definitely need to go this way because I don't want to mess it. That would work. I kind of like that. So now what are we going to paper clip it with? What do I got? Already made. Oh, wait. That would need to go the other way. But we could put it this way. And then what shows on this side is the little squirrel. I kind of like it. But we need to slide this down so we're not blocking our words. There we go, like that. And then if we wanted, we could stick like a little tag up under there. As long as it doesn't interfere with the reading of the quote. I don't like that. I like it like that, just like that. And then this. Now we need to put a journal card in our envelope. So I have to undo all that. Okay. I think we're going to put this big postcard in there. I like that. Now we'll go back. Put that on there. Put that on there. I like it. Now we just have to deal with this and make sure that we're not messing up this over here again. There's my wax paper. There we go. Okay. So I think for this, I want a bigger piece of cheesecloth, and I have some cut already. Maybe not quite that big. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I think I want to cut the edge off though with the selvage so that it's not a straight edge there. How much of this do we really need? I'm going to trim it. And let me go down on this side and see what that does. Lay it back on our page. I don't think we need that pointy part up there, but we'll see what happens. Put our picture back down. Okay, yeah, we can trim some of that off on that side. That's good. And I'm not throwing these away because they can be saved for snippets and small things. We can even put some quote or something above the house because we have that stuff. Okay. I'm kind of liking it. Well, seems like it shrank. Something happened weird. Or I turned it around. Did I turn it around? No. Yes, tall side goes this way. Let's make sure we have that right. Okay. I'm kind of liking that. Just like that. And maybe put a piece of lace, of this smaller lace, at the top and the bottom. Or just leave it just like that. What do you guys think? But we want words. What quote? I think we're going to go with, if you listen carefully, the silence is beautiful. And put these back. Double-sided tape. I had it earlier. It's here. There it is. There we go. Okay, so there's our little quote. Now to put this cheesecloth and stuff, I think I'm just going to put the glue on the back of the picture and press it onto the cheesecloth, right where it is. I think that's going to be my best bet. Oh, wow, Tanya, you're just really busy today. Okay, so I'm going to put the glue on the back of the card. Do my finger smearing thing that I like to do. Just to get rid of all the ridges and bumps and stuff. Make sure I go to all the edges. Okay. I'm just going to put this on here like so. And press the cheesecloth into place with the glue on our picture card. And that's not working. It's not working. Okay, well, at least we have this. We have cheesecloth adhered to our card. That's something. Now we just have to get the card adhered to the paper. So I'm going to put another little bead of glue, which I'm going to spread out in a minute carefully because I don't want to disturb the cheesecloth. I'm going to have to go back and watch some people who do cheesecloth and figure out how they do all this, because probably do exactly like what I'm doing. Okay. Now we're going to put this back on our page. Press and press and press. That dab of glue escaped. I think I like it just like that. With no lace. Well, once we get the corners to stick. Where did my quote go? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I lost the quote. This is just a dry paper towel. Because I don't want to run the inkjet ink. So I am going to put a dab of glue under that corner. See if I can get it to stay down. Okay, I think that's good. I may have to come back later and dab under corners. But for now, and let me check this. It shifted again. This is going to take forever to dry. But we're in the middle, so this is our stopping point. Well, no, we're not quite to the middle. Almost. It's the next page. We got to put our quote. And I think because it's on vellum, we can just put it up here. And I cut the tape, so it's going to be a little harder to get it apart because I cut it. But that's okay. There it goes. You listen carefully. The silence is beautiful. I like that quote. Okay, so then we have over here this. And I really, maybe something to live up here. What could live up? An owl could live up there. I have we could put a ticket. Let's see what we got. A house. That would be pretty up there in the corner just by itself. I like that. That could be also where's that house on a circle? Where did our circles go? We had, there they are. So it could be a place for the ticket house to live, or this one. I kind of like this one up there in the corner. It matches the page. I kind of like that. It's real simple. There we go. And I smeared some of the ink off of that, so we'll get it off. So this is where we're going to stop today, in the middle. So in 2 days, we got half of the book done, which is good. By the time we come back tomorrow, this will be dry. And it will be gorgeously pretty. And I'm going to just brush these back down with my finger. That got flipped over, I think. It did. Let me flip it back and pull all the hairs out. Put it back the right way. Separate the little hairs back out. There we go. So there we go. I think it's looking good. And I think we're still going to leave that pocket empty. That could change between now and the time we're done. But I like it. Stick my wax paper here for a second so we can do a reverse flip through. And that's got the paper clip on it with the bunnies and that little rabbit box page. Put a deer down here. And I really don't like the rabbit looking weird out of that pocket. Let's find a tag. Put an owl. Ooh. No, the blue one goes better with the color on the page. We'll do that. And we have this owl with this bunny tag. That's cute. See if I can get the tag down in the pocket correctly. Yep. We put this card, journaling card, opens completely up on here with the owls, holding them in place. Little squirrel in the tree, holding into our deer over here. We put a quote. We put this is where we started today, was this page. Put our pocket down, put on some eyelash trim. And then this is what we did yesterday. Pocket with, there should only be one of those in there. The journaling card in it. We can put the other one back. And we put these little critters down here by the water. That's more of my yard again. Our envelope over the page. Brumus, a word I did not know existed till I got the kit. It means of gray skies and winter days. We've got this envelope. It's got a card in it. We put this quote here. Journaling page with the rabbits. Little tuck spot with the squirrel card on it with eyelash trim. And this is a great big card we put on that whole page. We have another one of those to use when we get to the back half of the book. And we have this pocket with this squirrel tag and a little snowflake, which we need to put some more snowflakes. And we have a snowflake tag. We need to put some more of those. And another envelope. And this page is as is. And then this is our front of our book. We have a little file folder with the fox on it and a pocket. And we have a squirrel pocket with the This Book Belongs To in it. And some extra fuzzy stuff. So that's where we are. I think it's coming along really pretty. We need to go back and maybe put some more snowflakes in both kinds of the snowflakes. Because we only have one. And of each. And so that's where we are. I like this little page right here, this little spread. But I think we're still leaving plenty of room for people to journal. So that's where we are. That's where we're going to stop for today as far as, and I'm going to put our little animals up there because we're going to use those soon when we get to the other side of that other page. So we can chat for a minute if y'all want to chat. upcoming projects, when this one's done, my next journal is my design team project for cool, Tanya. My design team project for Tsunami Rose for December is the next journal I'm going to be working on. It's not due to December the 31st, which is a good thing because I still have to make an altered box to go to Maryland. That's probably going to be my next online project after this is done, is the altered box for Maryland, because I'm running out of time to mail that. Is there anything y'all would like to see? I mean, I make journals. I love making journals. So journals is going to probably be where the main bulk comes from. But I also make a lot of my own embellishments and stuff, and my own pockets and that kind of thing. So is there anything you all would like to see? I am going to make bead dangles for this. So that's going to be one day that we're going to make bead dangles to put on here, little paper clip bead dangles or something. And I can show you how I made these paper clips. And I made up a whole bunch of them. And these are the bigger paper clips. They go from here to, you can see it through there. Let me get close up. Yeah, there you go. You can see the outline of the paper clip. It goes from here to here. These are the bigger ones. These I took because they're the smaller ones. And if I need to cut something off, this is what I was thinking. Like if I wanted to make one of these go sideways, I could do that because this paper clip can be cut off. It's not that long. It only goes to here. So I really only have to make the width of the ticket, and then I could cut it off. This is fine. It's on card. And then I could put another one behind it because, well, this is the legs. I don't know why that's like that. Okay, it just stuck. The legs of the paper clip are here and here. So that's the one side, that's the other. So I went on and took out some small ones so that if I wanted to make a paper clip that goes sideways, I could do so. And that's white, but I could also put another ticket on the back side of it and then just snip that off. So that's why I took out these short ones. And then these are like, so I could make them go this way if I wanted to. But I sat one day and I got my tickets out, my glue, and my paper clips, and made a whole bunch of them so that they're ready to go for any kit. They'll work with any kit. But I could definitely show you how I made those at some point if y'all would like to see that. Oh, and the dangles, yeah, we're going to do the dangles live. I also have, where are they? These that I want to put in here. There's a quote on here that says, where is it? It's probably on this other page. In every twinkling crystal lives a memory of the sea. And I thought about putting one of these with that quote. But I also would want to put more throughout the book in other places. So I have those to put in places. We don't have to use a lot of them. I was just thinking, you know, here and there scattered. They kind of look like little snowballs. But we can do that when we do the, like I don't have any lace on here yet. I do the lace after I sew the signatures in to kind of figure out where I want to put it. Usually that's when the lace goes on. That's when final embellishments go on. So if I think this could use a snowflake on it, that's when I would add a snowflake somewhere, or some glitter, or like I might decide to add some glitter to some of these little snowflake dots. That kind of thing. I would do that at the final embellishment stage. Right now, I'm just building the journal, and in my normal fashion, we're halfway done, and it's rather fluffy. It's going to be a really fluffy book. But that's what I do. I only make fluffy puffies. My altered book came out fluffy that I made for my niece. So, I see somebody else came in. Hi and welcome. We were just finishing up and just sitting and doing the chit chat thing, which is, I like to do that after we're done crafting. Just sit and chat and talk with each other, find out what everybody's doing, how everybody, you know, what else would like y'all like to see me do on the channel. And that kind of thing. There's a 400 subscriber giveaway coming up soon. I am 11 away. So y'all definitely put the word out when I'm live that I'm live. Let's get some other people in so we can get to that 400, and then we can have a 400 subscriber giveaway. I don't know what we're going to do yet for a giveaway, but I have ideas. I have ideas. Oh, cool, Joe. So I kind of like how this looks with the lace under the deer picture. I like that. And I have a silver. I thought about these. I don't know if these are supposed to be windows or not, but if they are, a little bit of glossy accents over the like little, especially on, this one. Some glossy accents over the top of it once the glue dries, or some triple thick just brushed on with my finger to make it a thin coat. I thought that might be pretty. And then I was going to show you guys if I can. I think I lost it because it's small. I lost it because it's small. Where did it go? Yep. Have to show you tomorrow because I seem to have lost it today. Oh, here it is. On the back of our birds. Oh, yeah, and our birds are going to go somewhere. We can put our birds. Now that they're dry, we have them. I made these up on the computer. Well, on my phone. That I'm going to put, like, when we get to it, either in the back cover. Well, and this is going in the back cover. There's no ring back there. So probably like somewhere down here. On every journal I make, there will be one of these. But this is just triple thick that I brushed on with my finger. And this is on cardstock. So that's what the frame would, this window would look like with the triple thick just brushed on. It would be very glossy and look like a window. So I was thinking about doing that to this, at least to this one. Maybe not to all of them. Kind of want to go over this with my gold pen in places. That still has to dry. Our bunny's still doing good. So it's just some ideas. Where's our page that needs to dry? There it is. So, and if I do put lace, I'm not worried about these little jagged edges because this is a page that would get lace on the edge of it for sure to cover that, or I would trim it off. My X-Acto blade knife, craft knife blade was very dull. And I didn't realize that till after I had started cutting, I need to replace that blade. Hi, Joy. I saw you when you first came in, Joy, but I didn't know you had left. I had asked, though, how your altered book was coming since you're back. And if I missed you a while ago, I'm sorry. Because I know you were working on an altered book or had started one. So I was just wondering how that was coming along. Our eyelash trim is sticking together. I wonder if I can comb it after it dries. Probably not. I could probably separate them easier if it was dry, though. So we'll wait. Yes, I am going to help you with it. We just have to set up a time for us to do that. That's what I was waiting on, was a time, setting up a time to do that. Yep. I thought you were going to message me when you were ready to do it, honestly. So we may have had a miscommunication there. But yep, I'll help you as much as I can. So we have our little animals that we're going to put. And we have come to the end of today, I think. So I will be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern time again to go back to start the back half of the book and get everything back there started. And hopefully, let's see, tomorrow is Friday. And then we have Saturday. Hopefully, Saturday we will be through with the embellishing of the pages. I won't go live on Sunday, I don't think. But then on Monday, we will be ready to sew it together, put laces in, make the bead embellishments and that kind of thing. Oh, Joy, we're fine. Yeah. It was just, like I said, miscommunication on both sides, I think. So, yeah, we'll get together and figure out a time, and then I can help you with your book. No problems. You too, Deborah. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate all of y'all coming and showing support. I really, really do. And I'll be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern time to finish embellishing the book. Thank y'all and have a good day. Bye.